Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Angela Brennan and today I'm going to be featuring the Spellbinders August 2021 Large Die of the Month. The Large Die of the Month comprises 5 cutting dies, the Hex Kaleidoscope Slimline. So you can make slimline cards, but it's just not just slimline cards. You can also just use the hexagons and make any shaped cards. I do show you how I make one card, then I make a few more cards and I talk you through what I've done. It's the first time I've done that. I'm going to be talking you through as I show the cards. Let me know what you think about that, and I will leave you with some music now. Hope you enjoy the video.
a roundup of the cards I made. This is the one I made earlier. I added some gems. It's a close-up of it. These flowers are from the Spellbinders July 2021 Large Die of the Month. I do like that set very much, and you'll see that appearing in quite a few of my cards going forward. So kept it really simple with pastel colors. Here's another slimline card, which I did with black background, 2 layers of it. Did some white stitching. Well, if there are holes to be stitched, I will be stitching them. I do like stitching, but it does take some time. White hexagon, all 3 layers, and some really bold flowers. Now, this is the only tiny flower die site I have from the Spellbinders July 2021 die of the month, so I do keep that in a little pouch here. So this set I use a lot. In fact, even this mini slimline envelope creator, I do feature it in quite a few of my cards whenever I make mini slimline. Mini slimline is my favorite size for larger cards that are not A2 or A6. Here's a card I made, but this time the background I used distressed oxide inks and did ink blending. Decided to do rainbow shade. Because the background is so colorful, I kept the hexagon simple, all 3 layers white, and the hot foil sentiments of the mini Cincia stamps, mini Cincia hot foil plates from Spellbinders as well. So in some of this one, because it's black, I did put an additional card, but I do put additional cards inside because this is quite heavy, so that when it stands, it won't topple. I did the same with this as well, and this, so that the cards don't topple. So they're quite heavy in the front with all the different layers. After you put the 3 layers for the hexagon, it's almost like chipboard. In fact, I've got a few more that I've done here. I do keep my chipboards in my die cuts here. So it's quite thick. It's like almost like chipboard. These are extras I've made for cards I'll make at some other time. So some of these I will be making cards, but I'm not, they're spares for cards when I need to do when I do them later on. So these are the slimline cards that I made. I also made different sized cards. It's different sized cards. So this one I did a background. I wanted to keep the background simple, but I want to do some kind of embossing. So I embossed it with this die from My Favorite Things polka dot background. Now, most of the background dies cut it out. This is one of the few, actually it's the only one I have that does not cut it out. It just embosses it. And I wanted to do the embossing on the base card itself. So this was quite handy. And I just chose 3 colors, mixed up the color in the middle, and the hexagons, so it really stands out against the white background. So this is an A2 size card. This A2 size card, I used a craft base because I wanted the beige and ivory hexagons to stand out. I kept all 3 layers of the hexagon the same color because I wanted it to stand out. To me, from afar, when you keep it the same color, it looks like lace, and I like that. And I, again, used the same dies, flower dies from the July 2021 Large Die of the Month Spellbinders set. You'll see that in almost all my cards. And the same sentiment exact from Spellbinders as well. So that's one. And I like this so much, I decided to do it on ivory. So this is an A6 card. So A6 is 6x4 and A2 inches, and A2 is 5.5 inches by 4.25 inches. So a little bit wider and a little bit shorter, the A2 is. So that's one. Again, kept it really simple, the baby blue, because I didn't want to take away from the background. So that is, so you can see the dimension there. And then finally, another card in the same theme, but I arranged the hexagons slightly differently and then put some gems in the middle here. Just so did it in the middle hexagon. I thought if I put it too many, it'll be too much, but I wanted to keep the emphasis on the hexagons, and I did. So these are the cards that I made. Just using the hexagons without the whole slimline. So it's quite versatile. You don't need to use the whole slimline dies. You can use the hexagons. I like using the hexagons on its own. This card I made for my friend's niece who's 21 years old. So I used the envelope, mini slimline envelope creator. I used the hexagons from the August large die of the month and just used 3 different shades of the same color. Now, I wanted to do a slimline card, but I didn't have an envelope creator for that. So I ended up doing a mini slimline card. Spellbinders should make an envelope creator for a slimline card as well. I don't have any slimline envelopes or dies to make the card. So I just kept this really simple because, again, all of this is very colorful. And I got this from the, I think, Altenew stem. This, the ST. So I got this. They didn't have happy birthday. So I took the happy from, where was it? I took the happy from here, from happy anniversary. And I took the birthday from here. And they didn't have ST for the 21st. So I took the strong. Can you see the B strong? I just taped off the other alphabets and just stamped ST for the 21st. So you can be quite versatile with your stems. So this card is going to a girl named Natasha down south. And I thought I'd make it a bit special by making an envelope as well as a belly band with some dice. And finally, here's another slimline card that I made with dark blue flowers, some gems, similar to the previous cards. Here are all the slimline cards I made. Bold, rainbow, and a couple of pastel ones with a grey background and a white background. I hope you enjoyed the video. You would give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and remember to press the bell so you'll be notified for new videos that are uploaded. I hope you give some of these cards a try, or the ideas that you've learned from them a try, and I will see you at my next video. In the meantime, stay safe and happy crafting.